party there when the Hood to Coast is over.
Yeah, there's usually lots of beer and adult beverages that are flowing once they've completed that long trek. In years past, we all know when we've covered this, extreme heat has been a factor as those women train for that. Not the case this year. In fact, cooler temperatures and interesting weather.
Yeah, definitely feeling like the month of October. And you know, it's been a really wild week of weather for us. And today kind of peaking with that oddity. Take a look at this.
There's a little funnel right there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's spinning. The clouds are moving.
Yeah, just a little bit of a funnel cloud trying to sneak its way out of some of the low-hanging clouds that we saw earlier today. Amber Roberts sending in that video to us via social media. And Rob Richards able to pick up on just the ever so sliver of a funnel cloud. So a funnel cloud is basically the formation or trying to form a tornado, but it has not successfully made its way to the surface, and it likely fizzled out before it was able to do that because we have no damage reports. So that's the good news. Just kept things very interesting in our afternoon sky today across our region. But we went ahead, we examined what our radar looked like at that time, and this is a product we don't typically show you on TV. It's the velocity product. So this is looking at the winds. The red is the wind that goes away from the radar beam out towards the Scappoose area. The green is the winds blowing in towards the radar beam. So that shows just a little bit of a couplet right here, and that's where we had a very brief spin-up funnel cloud by about 5:10 to 5:12 in the evening hours. Again, no impacts for us here on the surface. As we really start to dry things out, we just got a little bit of that noise being picked up with our radar right now as the clouds start to break free. There you go. What's left over of our wet weather now hangs out over parts of western Washington. But on top of all of that activity, we've been discussing the snow flurries falling over Oregon's highest peak, Mount Hood, from earlier today, being able to see some of those snowflakes out towards the Mount Hood Meadows area. So a sign that the seasons are trying to change. And we have that potential to maybe see an additional snowflake or two tonight into the start of the day tomorrow as our snow elevation level dips down to about 6,500 feet. But then we start to warm things up and we lose a lot of that moisture. But sights like this, not something we always see in the summer months, but still a possibility, especially when you get up to about 11,000 feet. But all of this cooler and wetter weather has really benefited our rain gauges, filling up to about 1/4 of an inch across the Portland-Vancouver metro area. A little lackluster along the coast, but boy, did those rain showers this evening give us a great rainbow view out towards the Canby area, thanks to the Swan Island Dahlia's camera. As far as the cool pocket of air goes, it's now on the move as we dry things out. The jet stream kind of stabilizes, putting us back to where we should be for this time of year. And then a ridge builds. So the weather whiplash is not done with us just yet. Summer heat, summer sunshine once again returning by the week's end. So let's time it all out for you. Increasing clouds throughout the area tonight for the start of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe if you're lucky enough, you'll pick up on a stray raindrop or two before those skies dry out. The sunshine returns just in time for Sunday, helping to fill up the rain gauge with maybe an extra raindrop or two. I even think that 1/100th of an inch is slightly on the higher side as we move our way into Monday. Tonight, all is calm and quiet, maybe a stray raindrop or two for some of us as we fall back to about 56. Tomorrow, back up into the low 70s for us again, maybe a raindrop or two by the afternoon and evening hours as our 7-day forecast does show drier, sunnier skies at 81 on Monday. We get another chance for a few showers on Tuesday. Not a super soaker, nothing like what we saw today. And then right back to the summer heat we go for the week's end as we approach 90 degrees 1 week from today. So boy, August has really kind of thrown everything at us.
Yes.
And this week is a good staple of that.
Okay, but we'll round out that month of August with more August-like weather.
Yeah, get back to what it typically feels like.
Okay, thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to Brenna Green now with a look at what's ahead in sports.